Have you ever thought, there's got to be a better and simpler way to learn organizational strategies? 5 Minutes Learning has a global and diverse collection of case studies to help management students. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our upcoming and interesting case studies. Are you ready for a pint-sized tale of success? Today, we're diving into the inspiring story of Heineken, the beer that conquered the world. From its humble beginnings over 150 years ago, this Dutch brewing company has become a global powerhouse, leaving its mark on sports, sustainability, and society. Of course, you know Heineken as the beer that needs no introduction. But there's more to this brand than meets the eye. With over 300 brands and a presence in even the most remote corners of the globe, Heineken is unstoppable. In this riveting growth study, we'll uncover the secret recipe behind Heineken's rise to fame. The Heineken story is a masterclass in market selection, strategy execution, branding, and innovation. Picture this: a young man named Gerard Adrian Heineken, a visionary from Amsterdam. At just 22 years old, he saw the Dutch beer industry crumbling around him. But amidst the chaos, Gerard spotted an opportunity. With the help of his wealthy mother, he acquired the struggling Den Hooibar brewery. Despite his lack of brewing experience, Gerard possessed the true qualities of a trailblazer: an entrepreneurial spirit, the courage to defy norms, and the ability to turn his vision into reality. While others stuck to ales and porters, Gerard took a risk by brewing lagers. And within a year, he produced an impressive 5,000 barrels of Heineken beer. But Gerard's thirst for success knew no bounds. Within 5 years, he made a pivotal decision that would change the course of history. He discovered a Bavarian lager with a sparkling flavor that captivated his taste buds. Inspired by this newfound delight, Gerard shifted his focus entirely to brewing Bavarian lager. Expansion was on the horizon. In 1874, Gerard partnered with Doornboom and built a new brewery in Rotterdam. Heineken's reputation grew, and the world began to take notice. The brand's commitment to excellence was recognized when it won the prestigious Médaille d'Or at an international exhibition in Paris. With growing capacity and a reputation for quality, Gerard realized it was time to position Heineken as a global beer for the discerning gentleman. This strategic move set Heineken apart from other working-class brews, establishing it as a brand of distinction. But Gerard's quest for beer perfection didn't end there. In the 1880s, Heineken invested in cutting-edge technology and research, experimenting with new beer varieties. It was during this time that chemist Hartog Elian created a groundbreaking pure yeast, a yeast that would become the cornerstone of Heineken's recipe. The introduction of this pure yeast was a game-changer. Heineken's beer earned accolades, winning the Grand Prix at the Universal Exposition in 1889. This victory was followed by another triumph, the Hors Concours Membre du Jury in 1900. The legacy of that yeast lives on today, defining the rich, balanced taste and subtle fruity notes that make Heineken a favorite around the world. In 1893, tragedy struck when Gerard passed away at the age of 51. But fear not, because the baton was passed to his son, Henry Pierre Heineken. Under his capable leadership, the brewery continued to flourish, surpassing the production levels of most Dutch breweries. With each passing year, Heineken's influence grew. The beer that started as a local brew became a global sensation. From its distinct green bottle to its iconic red star, Heineken became synonymous with quality and innovation. Prepare yourselves for an epic tale of global dominance. Today, we're delving into the awe-inspiring strategy behind Heineken's unstoppable rise to fame. This is the story of how a Dutch brewery captured the hearts and palates of beer enthusiasts across the globe. Let's start with Henry Pierre Heineken, a visionary leader who propelled Heineken to unprecedented heights. Under his guidance, the company embarked on an aggressive expansion spree. They acquired 6 Dutch breweries, but they didn't stop there. They set their sights on international strongholds, eager to tap into new markets around the world. But it was a fateful voyage to Asia that changed everything. In 1932, Heineken's export manager, Peter Faith, had a brilliant idea. He encouraged two Scottish businessmen to venture into beer production alongside their lemonade business. And so, the partnership between Heineken and these Scots gave birth to Malayan Breweries Limited. Their flagship product, Tiger Beer, roared onto the scene, quickly becoming Asia's best-selling beer. Heineken didn't stop there. They continued their regional expansion by acquiring an Indonesian brewery and introducing Bintang beer. Today, Bintang is practically synonymous with the word beer in Indonesia. What set Heineken apart and fueled their massive growth in Asia was their audacity to bring beer to countries where it didn't exist before. They nurtured a passion for beer by investing in local brands and creating demand for these new, locally brewed beverages. Once they established a foothold in the market, Heineken imported their other beloved brands, captivating the taste buds of the locals with their superior recipes. The result? A knockout blow to the competition and a rapid market takeover. Now let's hop across the ocean to America, where Heineken's story took an extraordinary turn. During the dark years of Prohibition, when alcohol was outlawed, Henry Pierre Heineken dreamed of bringing a real beer experience to the American people. And when Prohibition finally ended in 1933, Heineken wasted no time. Just 3 days after the ban was lifted, a ship loaded with Heineken crates docked in Hoboken, New York. By being swift and seizing the opportunity, Heineken became the first legally sold beer in the U.S. since the era of Prohibition began. Their bold move paid off once again, propelling Heineken to dominate the American beer market for decades. They had mastered the art of being first to market, capturing the hearts of beer enthusiasts nationwide. But Heineken's journey wasn't without its challenges. World War II erupted, wreaking havoc on breweries across Europe. Beer production plummeted, and hefty taxes were imposed to support the war effort. However, Heineken stood tall amidst the chaos. Anti-German sentiment worked in their favor, as demand for German beer declined. They emerged as the world's largest beer exporter during the war. In a brilliant move, Heineken seized the opportunity in Asia. When the British took control of Beck's factories in Jakarta, Heineken swooped in, solidifying its hold on the Asian market. They became the primary provider of beer to Allied troops, establishing themselves as a force to be reckoned with. But Heineken's thirst for expansion was insatiable. After World War II, they set their sights on Africa. They partnered to build a brewery in Nigeria, giving birth to Star Lager, which swiftly became Nigeria's most popular lager. Africa became a significant source of export profits for Heineken, propelling their success to new heights. During this period, a new generation took the reins. Alfred Henry Heineken, fondly known as Freddie, joined the family business, injecting fresh energy into the company. As his father, Henry Pierre, entered the autumn of his career, Freddie embarked on a defining chapter in Heineken's history. Stay tuned as we continue this incredible journey, uncovering Heineken's triumphs, innovations, and the legacy they continue to build. Prepare to be amazed as we dive into the extraordinary journey of Freddie Heineken, the heir who defied expectations and propelled the family legacy to even greater heights. This is the story of a man who revolutionized advertising and unleashed a wave of strategic acquisitions that would shape Heineken's path to global dominance. When Freddie first entered the scene, his flamboyant lifestyle raised eyebrows. Many wondered if he was the right fit for the company. But in 1946, fate took him to the United States, where he gained invaluable experience and maturity, preparing him for the day his father would pass the torch in 1951. It didn't take long for the world to realize that Freddie Heineken was a force to be reckoned with. Like his father and grandfather before him, he had innovation and growth coursing through his veins. But what truly set him apart was his genius in marketing. Freddie personally established Heineken's advertising department and left an indelible mark on the brand's identity. He introduced the iconic star logo and the patented smiling E in the branded text. Can you spot it? But Freddie's ambitions didn't end there. He had a vision for Heineken's global dominance, and he knew that strategic acquisitions were key. Brace yourself as we unveil some of the most notable acquisitions during Freddie's reign. In 1968, Heineken acquired the Dutch brewing giant Amstel, their biggest competitor. A power move that solidified their grip on the Dutch market. In 2010, they joined forces with Mexican brewing company FEMSA, expanding their reach across Latin America. The year 2015 saw Heineken purchase a 50% stake in the renowned US-based Lagunitas Brewing Company, a bold move that brought them into the heart of the American craft beer scene. In 2017, they went on a buying spree, acquiring Kirin's 12 Brazilian breweries, further establishing their dominance in the South American market. And let's not forget about Lagunitas. Heineken bought the remaining 50% to become the sole owner, cementing their presence in the U.S. craft beer realm. Heineken's appetite for international expansion was insatiable, and they meticulously crafted their strategy with each generation. By forming ambitious partnerships, executing calculated acquisitions, and creating demand for their brews worldwide, Heineken emerged as one of the biggest beer brands on the planet. In a rapidly evolving market, timing is everything. When you possess a product with global appeal, being the first mover can make all the difference. By swiftly building trust with local audiences and emerging markets, Heineken established itself as the go-to choice before anyone else could catch up. But understanding the market was crucial to Heineken's success. Behind the glitz of branding and creative advertising, they recognized the importance of delivering a product that could thrive in a competitive landscape. A recent study revealed that the global beer market skyrocketed to a staggering value of nearly $594 billion in 2020, with Heineken commanding around 12% of the market share. And the best part? The beer industry is poised for exponential growth, with a projected compound annual growth rate of 3% from 2021 to 2026. By then, the market's value will surpass a mind-boggling $709 billion, opening up vast opportunities for increased profits, assuming Heineken can further expand its market share. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel for receiving updates about my upcoming case study videos.